All right, so I pulled over at one of the many historical markers along the route that head up towards the mountains, and just stopped by a country store and picked me up some pork rinds and a little bag of some chicken tenders. So I'm gonna sit here and have a little bit of lunch, because who knows what time we're gonna get supper tonight. It's liable to be late. So I'm gonna sit here and try some of these little country store tenders, see how they do. That's a good tender. I'll sit here and enjoy this, and we'll get back on the road here in just a minute. Oh, we're getting close. Like 20 minutes out. Colors might not be at peak, but they sure are pretty. So the little fishing area is packed with people, so I probably won't do a lot of filming down there, but I've been carrying this little thing around for a while in the truck, and it doesn't come with these. That's just a couple of little baits that I put on there. But this is a little combo pack. It's a micro fishing system, and it just stays in my cooking drawer, so we'll go see if we can catch a fish for supper tonight. Oh, by the way, it doesn't look like there's any of the free camping anywhere around. The campground's packed. It's completely filled. So I don't know what our overnight situation is going to be like, but if nothing else, we got some apples and we're going to catch a fish. Worst case scenario, we'll head home, but we might have to do a little stealth camping somewhere. But I got one more place up in the National Forest that we're going to check, and we'll see how it goes. First, let's go catch a fish with the micro fishing system. If that don't work, I got a real rod with me. Well, that ain't gonna work. The line won't come off of the spool no matter how I try to manipulate it. It is twisted in there and will not come off, and there's no way I'm gonna sit here and fool with this on the side of the lake. We're gonna go fishing with the regular size fishing rod. So what do I normally use? Well, this is a 7-foot ultralight spinning rod, and I've got a Shimano 3000 gold reel. Let's go get it done. Trout magnet is the primary bait, but really my go-getter, MEP spinner. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll get them with this. Let's go get it done. Trout magnet.
You're slaying them. That's a nice size.
That's not bad. Pretty fish. I'll take that for supper all day long. Well, that was successful. Definitely got a couple of trout. I know I'm not going to be able to eat all that tonight, so if we get a chance to cook them up, we'll have one for me and take one home to Mama. But now it's off to see if we can find a campsite up in the National Forest. And there's designated camping areas, so you have to stay out of the road to have little pull-off areas, but there's a lot of people up here. Excuse me. There's a lot of people up here this weekend. I've seen a Corvette club, a Camaro club, a Mustang club, multiple groups of motorcycles, a Can-Am group, and just lots of overland vehicles and lots of just plain regular vehicles too. So a lot of people up enjoying the fall colors. We'll slip up here, see what we can find. All right, well, we've traveled several miles on this road through the National Forest, and all of the camping areas are full. But I found this sweet little pull-off, and I can't camp here, but I can walk down to this creek that's right beside the road and at least clean my fish, so I don't have to worry about that come dark. So let's jump out there real quick, make quick work of cleaning these trout. All right, so I got my trout, Ziploc bag, some paper towels, some Doc Bronner's all natural soap, great big rock to scale and gut the fish, and running water. And look at there, I even got a spigot. Let's get it done. Another advantage of these LT knives with these sharp spines, they work as a fish scaler too. Cut the anus right in front of the tail fin. Remove that. Do a split from there all the way up underneath the neck. Remove the entrails. Get that little air bubble on the inside right there. Clean that out good. Get it clean all the way down to the backbone, because there's blood in there that needs to be cleaned out. And that's what I'm talking about right there. All of this area in here. You want to clean it all the way down to the backbone. Now, for me, I'm going to take the heads off. Put that down there. And now we'll give this a quick wash in the stream. There's one mountain clean fish ready to go in the Ziploc bag. So you take your fish, scale it, 90-degree spine or a fish scaler or a spoon. But 90-degree spine on the back of your LT right knife will work just fine. Make pretty quick work of this. They're fresh, so the scales are coming off very easily. Trout scale pretty easy anyway. a more gently fish, you might say. Just checking it over, making sure I get it all the way up to the top of the head and in between the fins. Notice you can use the sharpened side of the knife too. Just don't cut into it, just use it like a scraper. All right, good enough. And give that a little rinse. All right, at the bottom of the fish, right here in front of the anal fin, I'm gonna cut the anus. Cut that out. Then we're going to split the belly from the anal fin all the way up to underneath the lip. Open that up. Remove the entrails. Put that in our Ziploc bag. And on the inside of the fish, right here, we need to scrape that, because underneath that is where all of that blood is. We want to get that out and then wash it real good. Get all of that blood out of there. This is hard one-handed. All right, all clean. Same thing as before, we'll remove the head. Put that in our trash bag. And this one's ready to go into our Ziploc too. All right, wash up our knife. One of our paper towels. Dry that off real good. It is high carbon steel. Put that back in there. Wash our hands. Packing it in, we'll pack it out. All right, that was kind of hard to show you all down there, but here's our fish all wrapped up in our Ziploc bag. Here's our trash, and inside of that are the heads, the guts, and the paper towels that we use. We'll tie that up and dispose of it in the first trash can that we come to. Until then, it's going to live inside the bucket in the inside of the refrigerator in the truck. Let's get on down the trail. Well, we made it all the way to the end, and there's no camping here, and the parking area and all the camping areas are full. So we're out of here. Plan C. Well, we'll check out the truck stops and see if there's any stealth camping in the area. There's two right here at this intersection. So what I plan on doing is just kind of doing a drive through, get a look and a little feel for the land, see if I run into any security issues, see if it looks clean, all of that type of stuff, and then we can check it out and see if it's someplace we want to try to spend the night. Looks like we got plenty of parking. It is pretty congested in here. Wow, that's all the car area there is. All the rest of it is for tractor trailers in the back. Got a Wendy's. This is a Pilot. Unfortunately, I don't need any fuel right now, because I can get a discounted Pilot. Come up here to the top of the hill. Looks like a place that does work on tractors. There's a Peterbilt place, and what is this up here? Whatever it is, it's got a lot of cars around it. Doesn't look very promising. Oh, a Comfort Inn. Well, actually that would work if we want to stealth camp in the parking lot. There's even a gravel area over here. Huh. Let me check this out. I'll get back to you. Alright, so that one didn't look too promising, and the one area that I could have parked my rig at, away from the tractor trailers, they are blasting the music out at the gas pumps, and it was pretty loud and clear. So let's come over here on the other side. It looks like this one has a travel center that the trucks and the regular car traffic are separated. And we'll do a little drive through here and see what we think. Now, I think I spent the night here one time. A few years ago, I was traveling and just got tired and pulled up in one of these parking spots back up here out of the way. I think this is the place. See, I can back up in any of these away from the store. There's going to be a lot of truck traffic coming in and out of these places either way. But there's several parking spots that are out of the main traffic line. The problem is they're right beside where all the tractor trailers are either coming off the interstate or they're turning into this place. Alright, I'm going to go inside and just see what the deal is with parking here. So just a little further up the interstate, just one exit, and there was another truck stop. And the problem with this one is it's full of bobtail trailers. The tractors are all lined up. I have no idea where the trailers are, but all of the car parking spots, except just a couple, they're full of tractors. No trailers, but plenty of tractors. And once again, if you're overnighting, you're supposed to be over with the tractor trailers. So once again, this is a no-go, because they are sitting there with their engines running. I don't know what's up with that. But once again, heading towards home. 2.5 hours away, still too early to set up camp for the night. So check this out. There's no signage, and it looks like a place where they're working on grinding up the interstate or these back roads, and it's a staging point where they're bringing in and out this ground up asphalt. There's a nice little cubby hole here to pull up in. I think this will do just fine. So over there is the truck stop and the work area, but the nice thing is there's a nice sound break here. And it's piled up, ground up asphalt all the way around. So the truck stop is across the street, just in case you have to take care of any business that you could take care of there. Bathrooms, food, any of that. We're kind of squirreled away here in a little staging area, I guess. And since it's a Saturday, I don't think they're going to be working on Sunday. There's no equipment or anything here. There's no sign saying you can't. There's a chain up, and the chain is down and pulled out of the way, and the posts are actually moved over. They're portable, so that it's actually opened up. It's a good firm surface to drive on. Not going to come back here until dark, and I wouldn't stay here too late in the morning. I'd get up and leave in the midst of the night, but I think this will work. But we're going to go ride around a little bit. I'm going to look at a little bit more of the fall colors. The truck stops were a no-go. The only place you can park overnight are back with the tractor trailers. The front is awfully busy. There's a Virginia Tech game today, and it's their homecoming, and there is a ton of traffic in and out of there, and the tractor trailers are starting to stop for the night, and it is loud. So not interested in that. So we're going to go out and ride around. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. Well, I found a little spot, and it looks like some others have too. But right, pretty place, but there's a lot of traffic here. But it would definitely work, and there's no sign saying you can't. Beautiful sunset. Holy cow. Nice day. Current situation. Interstate is completely shut down. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes now with no movement. So the dreams of getting somewhere and camping tonight are vastly disappearing, unless it's going to turn into a overnight camping on the interstate. Well, at least we're set up for it. All right, it's been an hour, and a front end loader just went by, and now we've got looks like VDOT trucks going by. So Waze says interstate is shut down. No kidding. All right, the saga goes on. So, best of laid plans, right? You know, you plan your outdoor adventures, you have 3 backups of places to stay, and it just doesn't work out, and we're 2 hours from home and stuck in between exits on an interstate. But that's the way it goes. And you go out, you have to be prepared for such things, and we are. Full tank of gas, got everything we need in the truck, everything from food to water to way of going to the bathroom. So we're in good shape, a whole lot better than whatever's happening up there that has shut this interstate down, I guarantee it. So we'll count our blessings. It was a good day. We took off to see some colors, and we did. We traveled some beautiful back roads and countryside today. It was well worth the trip. Caught some beautiful rainbow trout. That was a lot of fun. Cleaned on the little creek stream. That's always a nice adventure. And you know, we scouted out a couple of places that we could have stayed tonight, but it was too early. If I'm going to stealth camp, I'm going to slip in there once it gets dark, climb in the back of the truck, go to sleep, get up early the next morning before the place gets busy, and head out. It just didn't work out this time, but that's okay. So we'll end this video right here. Thanks for joining me. It was good to have you along. I hope you enjoyed it, even though we didn't get the mission complete. Until next time, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. God bless.